Okay, tonight we've got a new recipe that was given to me by my new sweet friend named Elaine. I'm gonna see if you can read the recipe here. Is shrimp etouffée. She actually put crawdads in hers, but I didn't have any crawdads. So let me just scroll up here on the recipe. I don't know if I can get it all in one. Maybe. So anyway, I made this recipe just like she said here, except for this version is gluten-free and dairy-free. And I don't know why, but cooking anything gluten-free, you know, besides the stuff that naturally doesn't have gluten, it intimidates me. I don't know why. I expect it to be horrible. And anyway, so this, I'm gonna try her version, made it just like the recipe. And I'm thinking, since this is Cajun food and I tasted hers and it was spicy, maybe she just forgot to put in the recipe that she put Cajun seasoning in here. So what I did was I brought some Cajun seasoning to add to the taste test. You know, if it needs it. I don't know if it needs it. I haven't tried it yet. So, you know, this has got shrimp. I'm gonna serve this over rice. So it's got shrimp and rotel and, well, actually, I'll show you the ingredients, the cans. I'm kind of scared to get too much. I'll get another piece of shrimp here. Trying to make too big of a mess. How's that look? It looks good to me, but let me give it a try. I'm really prepared to add stuff to it. Okay, so here's my bite. It's got shrimp and rotel, tomatoes, onions, things like that. You know what? I think that if this had Cajun seasoning, it would be exactly like her recipe. Let me try putting some Tonys in here. Because it's really delicious, just like hers. I mean, hers was so good. She gave me a sample, you know. Well, she gave me some of the one that she made with the crawdads. And it was literally so good that I wanted to lick the bowl. And I'm not even exaggerating. Because usually I don't taste anything that's that good. Very funny. Okay, so I added some Tonys in here. Let me give it another taste test. Okay. That's pretty good. You know what? I'm kind of thinking that the Tonys isn't the right kind of Cajun seasoning for this dish. I kind of feel like it needs Old Bay. But anyway, this I had planned to add because it was not part of her recipe. But what was part was the chicken broth. And to get chicken broth, I don't like to use the stuff with the MSG and all that stuff, so I like to make my own. I had to boil chicken to get chicken broth, so what I did was reserve the chicken from the broth and put it in here, you know, just to try it. I didn't want to add it to the whole pot in case it wasn't good. So I'm going to try it with chicken instead of shrimp now. to do something about this lighting. It's too dim. See, this is why you don't season the whole pot. You only season your bowl. Because if you put something in there that's not good, you don't want to ruin the whole pot. And I don't think the Tony's is very good. So I'm glad I didn't put it in here. But overall, this broth in here is so good. And I didn't expect it to be because, you know, the recipe called for Cheese Whiz. And let me show you what I actually used. This is plant-based cheese. It's dairy-free. And I also used this so it wouldn't have gluten. It's cream of mushroom soup. This light doesn't like this at all. Anyway, cream of mushroom soup. That's gluten-free. Great value brand. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go look, see if there's any Old Bay. Try that. And get a drink first. And I'm gonna see if the Old Bay is better. Actually, I've got one more thing that may be better. I think it will be better, actually. But first, I want to look for the Old Bay. Almost. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. Woohoo! I really love Old Bay, but I don't think that this is actually going to be the winner of the spice of this dish. I think my next thing I'm going to try will be. So, I've already got Tony's in here, and the reason I don't like it is too salty. So let's try some Old Bay. And try the chicken bite first. Now that's very, very New Cajun-y. Yeah, like New Orleans-y. What's the word to describe it? It's kind of like very seafood boiled tasting with Old Bay. So let me try it with shrimp. Where'd the shrimp go? It fell. Okay, there's the shrimp. Yeah, I don't like it with the Old Bay either. Now, for option number 3, spicy number 3, let me go get it. This has got to be the winner. And if it's not the winner, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably just serve it without any Cajun seasoning. But this is my favorite. It's the hot sauce that I've ever tried. And I cannot think about hot sauce without thinking about Hillary Clinton. What's the one thing that you have in your bag that people would be surprised about? Hot sauce. I mean, she does not look like she's ever eaten any hot sauce, okay? So I don't believe her, but... And I did meet her in person. And I think that's another reason I don't believe her. Because, yeah, she didn't seem very trustworthy. Well, I don't know. I don't think I should say that. Let me change it. No, she didn't seem very much like she would like hot sauce. That's all I meant. Like, I couldn't trust her to actually eat the hot sauce if I were to give it to her. Okay, so I think this hot sauce that I've got here, this habanero, it's more like a Mexican hot sauce. But I tell you what, it really, it's like, it's not only a hot pepper taste, but it's a delicious hot pepper taste. Can you see it there on the shrimp? Okay. So I've got high expectations for this. Okay, so I've got the hot sauce in here on the spoon with the shrimp and the rotel. It won. I knew it was gonna be the winner. Holy cow. Okay, I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but this is too good to be legal. Too good. Oh my God. I'm in heaven right now. You know, I didn't have a whole lot of expectations for this being gluten-free and dairy-free, but if you get the right hot sauce on there, it really don't matter. All right. Yep, that's it right there. So what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of this to the pot, a little at a time, until I get the right heat amount. And I've already washed my hands like 10 times since I've been cooking, so my hands are very clean. But I don't want to get this too hot for other people, just because I like it hot. Because I'm not going to be the only one eating this one, of course. So I'm just going to add this hot sauce a little at a time until I get it nice and warm. I want it to be warm, but not, I don't want it to hurt anybody besides myself. I like it when hot sauce hurts me. You know, actually how I judge a good hot sauce is if it makes me sweat or makes me cry. That's whenever I know it's good. Okay, let me try this. Since I've already eaten off my other spoon, I'm just gonna try it off of this rice spoon that I cooked the rice separate. Well, I can't taste if it's spicy now because my tongue has had the taste buds melted off. Yeah, that's the way I like it though. All right, I took a drink trying to make my tongue recover. You know, it's got that pepper oil on my tongue. Okay, let me try it again. I can't, my tongue is just too coated with pepper oil, so I can't tell if this is hot or not. I'm just gonna assume that it is and call it good enough because I don't want to get it too hot. Well, actually I do want to get it too hot, but I'll just add my hot sauce afterwards and let everyone else have a milder version of this. But oh my goodness. I'm gonna make another video on the actual recipe that has regular cream of mushroom soup and cheese whiz, but this one is excellent. It will be interesting for me to try the other one and see which one is better because I absolutely love this. What can I eat? Oh, here's some butter. Let me try the butter because usually milk or fruit will put out your fire. Like if you eat some hot peppers. Let me try the, oh, that's right. This ain't milk. This is grass butter. Yeah, that's what it is, grass butter. There's no milk. And it don't even taste like butter. I don't like it. But, you know, I want to be healthy. I want to eat healthy. I don't want to get all in pain every time I eat. And that's really what happens to me whenever I eat gluten, is that I get in pain. Okay, I still can't tell if it's hot. But what do y'all think about this dish? Do you think it's beautiful? Let's see if I can hold it up closer to the camera here. And as far as adding the chicken, oh, I didn't really love the chicken in there. You know, the chicken was just too mushy for me. I think I would rather have the chicken like in a chicken salad sandwich, you know, have some mayonnaise and some pickles and boiled eggs and like mix them all together, make chicken salad and eat a sandwich. So I think I'm just gonna leave this one just as shrimp. So, I mean, it's just excellent. I don't know how else to say it. So I'm just gonna leave that right there. And then I'm gonna make another video, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna make another one tomorrow, probably, for the regular etouffee. But let me know what you think about this recipe, please. If you try it, or if you do yours differently, what you think would be better. But this is, to me, like, it's just a special kind of gluten-free, dairy-free dish. And I think a lot of people are looking for those kind of recipes, you know, since a lot of people are becoming more intolerant of gluten, or maybe they always have been and just didn't know it. But I know I'm very sensitive to gluten myself, and so I think people will appreciate these kind of dishes. So if you like it, let me know, or just make a comment, whatever. That's the end of the video.